Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an Introduction to Long War, Episode 3. Alright, so we left off a little bit of a bitter pill last time. Had to do a reload, wasn't fantastic. Had to eat my pride a little bit, but such is the case. If you're gonna play Long War, you have to learn to be punched in the face and smile afterwards a couple of times. Which brings us to today. Alright, today we are set up for an alien terror attack. Alright, first thing you need to know about alien terror attacks is be prepared to lose. Especially early on. That doesn't mean you're necessarily going to lose, but you have to be ready for this. It's a lot different than your regular one. And you can't skip them. Well, you can skip them if you really don't have a team to do it. But I encourage you to go ahead and try, because if you do not, you lose the country. And it's much harder to get a country back than it is to fight a terror mission. Alright, so we have our team set up for today. A quick refresher, in case you did not see yesterday. Alright, we have Thunder, our team captain, the Shiv, who will be probably not loyally sacrificed to the fire that is the alien horde. We have Gunner, one of our first few, if not our first actual nicknamed character. Our infantry, ready for Overwatch duty. We have our Rocketeer, Lieutenant Corporal Jordan. Right, we have our Jordan is going to be all rockets and no regrets. We have Lieutenant Corporal Kadek, who I think that's how we say that, who is Grenades Incarnate. We have our Sniper, Lieutenant Corporal Bittencorp. I like it. All ammo, no chill. And last but not least, we have our Medic to bring people back to life when they eventually, likely, get hurt a lot. Alright. And once again, we're going to bring her 3 medkits and a smoke. Alright, so I'm going to set her up very much like you would in the core game for right now. Go ahead and launch. We're going to see if we cannot save this wonderful little country here.
Touching down.
I say as I land in one of the base countries.
Brazilian authorities have requested our
graveyard.
help, so that's where we're going
How
next.
appropriate.
We've gotten reports of alien activity taking place in a densely populated urban center. We should move to secure the area and minimize further civilian casualties.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Alright. Not a huge fan of the graveyard. And it's honestly just how much low cover can you start off with. But on the plus side, we brought a Shiv. The Shiv doesn't care about cover. So that's going to be nice. Now, the first thing I need to do is figure out a place to put my Sniper that's reasonable. Now, they can be coming from over here, they can be coming from over here. We really don't have that good of an idea. But this will probably be a place that we can kind of see most things for right now. Later on, when you start getting grapple hooks, you might want to put them up here, you might want to put them back here. But for right now, this is a healthy place. Running doesn't matter because he can't shoot anyway at the same time, and he's probably be accurate enough to deal with things anyway. So we're going to move back here. Now, remember that everything is randomly generated in Long War, so you kind of have to be somewhat sure that something does start here. But usually, if it does start over here, and you start here, you're going to be able to see it. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got all the important players into some sort of cover.
I'm rolling.
Heading to that location.
Once again, we want a blue move into cover, if at all possible.
Good to go.
I'm going to try to not get... Uh-oh. Alright. Somehow we've not totally propped them open yet. So I think we probably will proc them open when we move you, though. So we're gonna
Moving to position.
here. We're just on the edge of that sight range, which means they're gonna see me more than likely. So my solution to this is we're gonna set up anyway, because if they're gonna move in, we want them to move into us. I don't know if this counts as an activation or not, but we're going to find out. I don't got the range for any grenades just yet, so we're gonna Overwatch. Overwatch again. Alright. And just to be on the safe side, we're gonna move our Shiv over to here. So once again, I want my Shiv to be the most obvious target. The AI is going to see cover, they're going to see cover, and they're going to see no cover. Alright? And our Shiv's got enough hit points to take this kind of situation. Alright, we get a free one. Doesn't hit, but free is better than nothing. Now hopefully they're going to close in.
Watch the flag. Shot failed to connect.
Alright, now we have a flanking issue. So it means these guys over here are kind of our prime targets now. Our sniper's going to take an aim at this one, up high. Very nice. Our Shiv is going to go over here and see if what he can see. Once again, we want him to be the primary target. We don't want to sacrifice him uselessly, obviously. But we want him to be the most viable target. And in this situation, I think I'm going to Overwatch him. Kind of keeps everybody honest. And we're gonna move up.
That's affirmative.
Gingerly.
Good to go.
Rocketeer. I don't know if I want to use rockets just quite yet. But I have plenty of grenades. Let's see what shots we have though. 45% chance. 57 is nice, but we're probably going to drop you into Overwatch since you're an Overwatch monster. You have none. Let's see if we can't put you into a little danger. But not a whole lot. A grenade is a wise. No. We don't want to grenade the civilian if at all possible. Now, Long War's a little bit different. There are going to be times where grenading the civilian is going to be a viable option, as bad as it makes you feel. But today, I don't think we're in that desperate of a situation. So I think it's time we take a shot. And we got lucky.
Guns dry.
Let's see. Everybody else, going to want to kind of move into a facing position.
Aye, aye, Commander.
With Overwatch in mind.
They're trying to pull back.
Alright. So, once again, I don't know if you're like me, but whenever they do those shots where they show the kill shot coming up, it makes you a little nervous. Always makes me a little nervous. Let's see if we can't take a good shot at the highborn one, and we do. Very nice. Now, we want to be careful now that we're here.
In there now.
We want to be careful to not pull in too much else. Normally you're used to terror missions are kind of a rush to make sure the civilians survive. Right now, especially on maps of this size, they're more so a rush to not get yourself killed.
Aye, aye.
You don't want to pull too many groups. You don't want to get zealous. If you feel bad about not saving the civilians, just remember that you don't save any civilians if you die.
Rolling.
Everyone dies.
Reloaded.
Once again, we want to make our Shiv the most viable target. Let's see if the Shiv can't get lucky. Unfortunately, no. Now, the Shiv does a lot of damage when it hits, and it's fairly accurate. Alright. Not sure if he took a turn to reload or not. We're pretty sure we're clear over here, so we kind of want to start pressing him. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can't make him make a mistake. Actually, I'm going to move into here. We want to take a shot. Flanking isn't as big of a deal for the flyers. Alright. It didn't matter. Very nice. Alright, now we're going to start pressing on them. We'll start getting some of the map. Now, what we want to do is do this gingerly.
Headed there now. Enemies in sight!
Once again, just a small step, and we've got problems. And this is why I've saved explosives. Now, I kind of wish I'd have had an aim, but you do what you can. Fingers crossed.
Boom.
Don't rocket all your friends.
Heavy ordnance confirmed.
Okay. Shredding them all is a big deal. A lot of hit points. Alright, go ahead and see if we can't grenade. Thankfully, chrysalids move in packs. That's exactly what we want to see happen. What we really need to happen is we really need, really need to take these guys down. But 60% is not a guaranteed shot.
Aim.
Alright, let's see. The sniper can't do a better job at that back one. Uh-oh.
Missed.
I'm not saying we have problems now, but we have problems. Yeah, we have problems. We're probably going to lose a guy here. Probably going to lose a guy. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way I can move anybody far enough back. So we're going to take the guaranteed shot, well, the almost guaranteed kill.
Planted him.
And we're going to eat the fact that some... Do you ever have moments when you're not sure why you got to live? I have those moments all the time. But never, ever frown in the face of luck. Right. Let's set up. We've got a chrysalid and we've got a zombie out there, and neither one of those do we want to close on us. They're pretty much instant kills. We don't have to worry about the cover too much, because they don't really care about the cover themselves. And we're going to move on up here, and we're going to get ourselves in a defensive position, reload the ammo, all that fun stuff.
Getting it done.
We're green to go.
Medic's gonna stay there. Now, hopefully they'll come back for seconds. But, unfortunately, it looks like they're gonna... At least the chrysalit's gonna go around making friends. We may have more chrysalids than we think, too.
Back in.
Once again, we're going to get set up for this.
I'm on it, Commander.
At this point in the game, we really want to be careful with how we engage chrysalids. Because one chrysalid kill can just spiral absolutely out of control.
Rack, tap, bang.
Zombies are a big deal. This early on. Later on, you're going to be dealing with crazy powerful chrysalids. So you want to have to get to know their logic and how to engage them. Because the first time you see a chrysalid that's about half as tall as this building over here, then it's going to be a little uncomfortable if you aren't prepared for that. A lot of defeating chrysalid is knowing how far they can move. Since they can't overwatch, they have to move and then move again to get to you. Another interesting fact, if you're unfamiliar with it, zombies are a lot more dangerous now. Now normally, in regular XCOM, whenever you're dealing with a zombie, when they erupt and become a chrysalid, they don't get to do anything else. Well, now, in Long War, a zombie can explode and become a chrysalid and then have a full chrysalid action. Which means this guy could explode and he could be on me and kill somebody. Just like that. So you have to pay a lot more attention to zombies. They're a threat much earlier. In this case, that's what I'd like to do. And we're going to punish this zombie as much as we can. Now, zombies are luckily easy to hit. We're going to take a little bit of a chance with this.
ET in sight. Engaging.
Alright. Seeing a zombie that can't move yet is fine. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't polish off this chrysalid so he can't make more friends.
Moving to position.
And everybody else is going to kind of get into a nice Overwatch position. We're going to keep our Rocketeer... I'm going to drop him into Overwatch too. We're going to make sure if this zombie closes that we can probably polish it off. It's a beautiful X they've designed in the area for XCOM. Let's just pretend that's what they were trying to do there. let's see if we can't go ahead and deal with this zombie.
Moving to position.
Reloaded. Yes, Commander. Reloaded.
Let's see if we can't find our zombie friend. Well, it says we found him, but I don't see him. Which means he's
Let's
probably
do
far
this.
enough away we could do a reload round.
Oh yeah.
Back in.
Now later on, once you start getting the lock and load ability, you're going to be able to move quicker than this on with your troops. Being able to basically reload as a move action is just fantastic.
Heading there now.
But for right now, we're going to take it
Wilco.
nice and slow. Nice and slow.
I'm on it, Commander.
You don't have to be that aggressive. In fact, it's wise to not be.
Heading to that location. On the move.
What was that?
Alright, there we go. I'll say hi to the zombie. Welcome to Earth. Alright, so now we need to start looking at taking some major areas. Now we've got sniper sight along over here, and that's kind of where we're gonna focus on moving up. Try not to engage anything in the middle just yet until we're sure we can get at least 25% area control, so we're not gonna have any surprises. As easy as this looks to engage this building, it's got a lot of nice cover inside of it. It's made of full cover, and sometimes the aliens are going to use this.
Okay. Aye, aye, Commander.
Headed there now. Solid copy.
Just gonna go ahead and reload
Back online.
for some, aim for others.
Back online.
Kind of have our Overwatch to keep everybody honest. No indicators of who we can see and who can see us. Once again, here's our vehicle of testing choice. Alright, looking pretty good. So we're gonna peek in here. Alright.
That's affirmative.
Now, if we're really, really lucky,
Aye,
most of the
Commander.
aliens that are left are melee. Now, here's some floaters flying
I'm
around,
on it, Commander.
so we have to be careful of that. We'll start moving our sniper around. Since we kind of know that this is a safe-ish area, and we want to get our
Moving to
visual,
designated position.
kind of get this nice arc across the entire graveyard. Once again, it's all about controlling zones. You want to control your zones. Now I know what you're thinking, then we're losing a lot. Losing a lot of civilians, and we are. We are most certainly losing a lot.
Aye, aye,
Unfortunately, that's just the case. You're not going to necessarily lose a country if you lose all the civilians. If you don't engage at all, you most certainly will. So it's kind of that weird situation where to save the country, you kind of gotta let some civilians go sometimes.
Heading out.
Which, if you're playing the core XCOM, that's already against your nature, but
We're green to
it
go.
is what it is.
Heading out.
I'm gonna keep this. Actually, I'm gonna move this gentleman up here, our Shiv. Might have him go peek out what's inside the building. That way we can secure the building. I kind of like this cover here. I'm gonna sneak around and peek around and see what we can see. Alright, it kind of looks like our building is comfortably clear, which is very nice. I'm gonna start moving around.
I'm on it, Commander.
Start peeking around this other side of the building here.
Moving to
Our
position.
grenader up here. So he's got some range with the grenades. We're not gonna move around the corner until we see everybody.
Aye, aye.
Want to get our overwatches set up. Kind of hoping that the enemy will make mistakes. We're going to start moving. We're going to be really careful because we don't know what's in this corner yet. So we're going to be careful with our sniper, but we are going to move him in to where he gets a
Heading
better
there now.
view over here. And to be quite frank, I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy back out. That way he's closer to me over here. We're going to double check our sides. Alright, we're hearing sounds from over here. Most likely nobody's over here. But it's better to be safe than horribly, horribly dead. That is my rule of thumb. So we're going to go ahead with the Shiv. Alright, we can see most of the corner. I'm just going to take a gamble. And it looks like we are clear, which is good. Money cannot buy being sure. That's just, you can't buy enough being sure. We're
Let's
gonna move
do
our
this.
sniper. We're gonna start moving around this way and get everybody into position. Now we're in a good situation. We can save some civilians, hopefully. But to do that,
Aye,
we want to
Commander.
try and not activate a group, because they'll probably just immediately open fire.
I'm rolling.
Because of that setup, though, we're gonna try to be a little ginger with
I'm
our
on it,
movements.
Commander.
We're gonna make sure our grenader's gonna stay here for right now. This next turn, we can explode onto the scene, we can save some civilians, We'll have a sniper who's ready to go to help us clear up any tough situations. Our Rocketeer is aimed up and ready to go, so we want to be able to plant those rockets where we want them. We got a Grenader ready to throw some grenades. Hopefully he will be within range. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring up our Shiv. And the Shiv can save a civilian. So we've got one. We've got one. Alright. This is kind of our point position, it looks like, right
Go
now.
on, head to the ship.
We got a second one. Now we don't have to worry about any more civilians. We don't have to worry about any more of them becoming zombies or dying,
Moving
in
out.
that order of importance.
Will do.
Alright, so that frees us to bring our Rocketeer up. We're going to give him a nice open
Solid copy.
area to aim up. Alright, our sniper. I'm going to go ahead and bring him up here.
Yes, sir.
As much as I'd like to aim him up, I'm not sure these aren't going to block things. Alright.
What was that sound?
Alright. Kind of where I want to open up on. I want to open up on them on our terms. I want them to fly into us. Now, I think we've got one that dropped into Overwatch back here. And that's fun. We might be able to get a flank here, and I might eat the Overwatch to do so. I prefer not to, though. Now, we've got rockets. I think this might be the last pack. So, let's see how much of their day we can ruin.
With pleasure.
Alright, we got one down. We blew up the cover of at least one more, I believe. Alright, let's send the Shiv to find out if that is the case. Once again, he's one of the few things that are going to be able to eat that Overwatch if he's got an Overwatch. Alright, not too much damage. And now we can kind of see our targets. Now if you'll notice, look at our targets here. Hit points once again going up. If you look through groups, we had a group of 4. It's likely they might have a leader amongst them. So let's double check and make sure that they don't. Doesn't look like they do, so it might be good there. Now, leaders have better abilities, and that makes them more difficult. But on the plus side, if you kill a leader, it demoralizes the group. Alright, this is 79%. We're going to take that shot. Alright, let's see what our sniper sees. We're going to try to aim for the guy farthest back. Once again, sniper pulls through. We have 2 shots with him, or we can shot in Overwatch.
Shot failed to connect. Adjusting sights.
Roger that.
Let's see what we can do here.
Batter up.
Very nice. We'll soften him up. If he moves, he risks very greatly getting shot. If he shoots, he risks very greatly getting shot. That's unfortunately not what happened.
Adjusting sight. I'm out of firepower over here.
There's heavy
Luckily, he
fire in
missed.
this zone.
Alright. Let's see if our sniper can't put an end to this fight. That's our first option. Unfortunately, no.
Missed.
Now, I can very likely... almost... Alright, I accidentally reloaded that. That's fantastic. You're gonna have to reload more than likely. I think a grenade here is just a good option. Hopefully we'll kill him.
Eat this.
Very nice.
Everything by the numbers.
Alright, so we managed to save 2. We played that very well. Didn't get anyone seriously injured. The Shiv took some damage, but that's its job. It's the primary function. 14 aliens down. Not too shabby. Took out a lot of chrysalids today. And honestly, we made fairly good time on that mission. Later on, you're going to start dealing with these type of missions. They're going to be in the 40s and the low 50s with units, or with people, aliens.
We will be watching.
Now, that didn't do fantastic
Troops
for
will be
the
eager to
terror
get out there
level
and even up the body count.
of Brazil, but we didn't lose it, and that's just something we're going to have to be okay with. All right. We may lose it by the end of the month, but we will, or at the end of the month, but we won't lose it today. And that's just a big deal. Alright. We got a rank on our gunner. Or a rank on our... His name's Gunner. It's going to mess me up. On our infantry. I am honestly feeling Deadeye. Honestly, I feel like out of all these abilities, Ranger's a general damage. Deadeye gives you plus 15 aim against flying targets, and that's just huge, because flying targets are constantly the thorn in the side. This will prevent you, well, it won't prevent you, but it will help prevent you from having those situations where the drone flies through your Overwatch and breaks all your Overwatches on your infantry and everybody else. Your infantry will probably be able to eat them alive with one shot, and I think that's a bigger deal. Suppression is not bad. None of these are terrible. You general damage, taking out flying units. Suppression is huge for an infantry once you get lock and load, because you could basically indefinitely suppress someone. You don't have to worry about your ammo anymore. Okay? You have 2 attacks, you take your top of your turn to lock and load as a free action, and then you just suppress them again. And if they move, well, your Overwatch is fantastic. So this is nice. This is a generalized kill thing, and I think I'm going to take that this time. Sledge has got another rank. Once again, I'm a huge fan of Snapshot. I like being able to move and fire rockets if I need to. I like that option. Alright, once again, this is going to be Snapshot for me, more than likely. Depending on how you're looking at building your sniper, I almost never take Disabling Shot, and that's sad because Disabling Shot is really good. Precision Shot, you get that extra huge crit on your target. A lot of times that's a guaranteed kill. Snapshot, you can move with your sniper rifle and fire. And to be frank, I like mobility. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And think about how you're going to build your sniper. If you're going to build your sniper as a double tap, then this is probably better. I've built all 3 types of snipers, and they all have different functions. Early on, it's nice to have that snapshot and double tap, being able to move into place. It's nice having that precision shot and double tap. Later on, when your sniper begins to do lots of damage, in the zone is nice because you can keep firing if you keep killing. And you still can use, if you take a reload, which I would suggest, you're going to want to keep put bullets in there. Now, Mayhem is very specific. Alright, a Mayhem sniper, not getting more than 1 shot seems like it may be a bad idea. But later on, whenever you get the Gauss sniper rifle, it has low ammo, but it has heat ammo on it, so it just kills machines. And being able to do more damage with 1 shot, and pairing it with lock and load means you can just fire, reload, fire, reload. You never have to worry about ammo with it, but you're only getting 1 shot, but that shot's going to hurt a lot against machines. Alright? You're going to run into sectopods or cyber discs that have a lot of hit points. This is wonderful to have with a Gauss sniper rifle. But for right now, I'm going to make my first one a snapshot. Alright, this is going to be my first pure grenader. For me, heat warheads is just where you go with that. Sapper, heat warheads, if you're making a pure grenader, it's just fantastic. Pure damage grenader. Medic, being able to reduce or eliminate the wound time is going to be a big deal. And that's what we're going to do. Alright, it looks like we have got everybody taken care of. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save that. That went much better than one can expect. From a Terran mission. Panic in Brazil is up there, but we didn't lose Brazil. We might lose Brazil in 10 days, but we didn't lose Brazil right now. Now, one thing, something you want to keep down, the terror. Now, your terror level in Long War, you have to lose basically all of your countries. But you lose before that, if you start letting that happen. The last game I played, I think 5 was about the most I let it get to, but I tried to keep it 4 and 3 for most of the game. And that worked pretty well. The thing is, the aliens have a tech tree now. And if you let their saucers get away, they get a little tech. But every month, they get a significant amount of tech boost based on how many countries they have. So you don't want to have too many, or they're going to outrun you in the tech game. They're going to understand you better than you understand them. Now, the tech boost basically gives them more hit points. It gives them more skills to use against you. You see more leaders. Now, as far as I know, it doesn't bring out aliens quicker. You're still going to see aliens by the month. But when you first encounter them, they're going to be more devastating. So you do not want to let this get out of control. But they get that at the month.
That contact, but
they get that huge tech boost at the month. So if I prevent them from having Brazil until the month, they're not going to get that bonus until the following month. So I push that back a month. So every little thing is a win. Alright, let's see. We've got lasers. That gives us laser pistol, laser rifle, auto laser, laser shatteret, which is your shotgun, heater, which is kind of the laser pistol machine gun with low ammo and low accuracy, or at least low accuracy. Gatling laser, okay, you can guess where we're going there. Your laser carbine, which is just like your other carbine, except it's even more accurate, which is going to be a huge thing. We're going to want to build some of those. Security training project. we'll look at those individually really quickly here. Now that we've got that, I could go up to advanced beam lasers. Obviously, I don't have the weapon fragments to do so. But right now, we're going to start looking into trying to get some tasers built, some arc
I just don't
throwers,
understand.
and then we're going to talk about
Why use
armor.
such advanced technology against innocent civilians?
Now, let's see if we don't have any pending requests that we can fulfill. Let's look at the grade market. We need to have 10. We don't have 10 sectoid corpses. You need 10 basically to do your autopsies later on, and that's where you want to keep it about. Now, I would like to get some money to start building some laser weapons, but a quick scan shows me that I'm not so sure that I can afford that right now. And I could sell 2 chrysalid carcasses, because it's going to be a while before I could research the chrysalids, and
Nothing to report
it
at the
might
moment.
be a wise
Reports are
idea.
clear.
So let's take a really quick look.
Our worst suspicions may have been true after all. They're not just here for abductions. They have something else in mind.
Alright, so our laser carbines, 35. Laser carbines are good for 2 things for a lot of the game. Training rookies, and basically for carrying on your rocket team, rocket members. Okay, it basically gives, with its bonuses, I believe it gives like a plus 12 to your accuracy, because lasers give plus 6 flat, and carbines give plus 6, so you get a plus 12 accuracy. It's like having a super scope that you can carry around on your Rocketeer. Your Rocketeer is mostly going to be firing rockets anyway, but it's also a little bit more damage. Your laser rifle, it's going to be your general killing machine, plus 6. Excellent. Going to want a couple of those. Laser shatter rays. Okay, so the laser shatter ray is kind of the small machine gun layout. Don't think we have the laser shotgun yet. I think I was mistaken on that. Laser pistol. These are nice to have, but give or take, I'm still probably going to use the shotguns, the sawed-off shotguns. That's just my opinion, because they do a lot of damage. And hopefully you're not letting yourself run out of ammo. Gatling laser. This is your equivalent of the long-range machine gun. The auto laser is the equivalent of the saw. Both of those are pretty expensive, for right now at least. So let's go ahead. I could probably, and I think I will, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell off some chrysalid carcasses. Get $56. Probably going to sell off 2 each of those. I guess 104. And I think I'm okay with that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get some weapons building. Let's get at least 1 laser carbine coming. And 1 laser rifle coming. Can almost afford another carbine. So I might just go ahead and sell another corpse for that. Could sell a sectoid. I'll sell 2 meld. 2 meld is not going to be a huge deal in the long run. So we're going to go ahead and get a second laser carbine coming. Alright, before we spin the wheel and win one more time, we're going to save our progress so I don't forget this later on. Our pistol project is done. It's going to be a huge deal for our assaults. Got a scope done, also going to be a big deal. Shiv suppression, Nice to have. Alright, once again, we got a request for sectoid corpses, and I think that's a good deal right now still. Real good check. I didn't look and see where that went. Now, as you fulfill those requests, you're going to notice that the countries that get them will start to get a little shield thing. This protects them from getting terror. The more you got in here, the more protection you're going to get. So fulfilling these things serves extra bonuses. It helps to defend a country on top of giving you things. So, more the reason to do so.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Now, I always suggest that you try to launch your satellites at the end of the month, unless you get a request that you can fulfill or you want to put them. Right now I'm trying to fill in Asia, so if I get a request from Asia, I want to put my satellite there. Alright, I have the ability to launch one more satellite. I'm going to need another facility if I want to get all of Asia, which I'm going to want to do. But if something comes up, if they give me... They're going to kind of pick for me where I want to put it. But at the end of the month, just as long as you've got it launched before the end of the month, it's going to count towards giving you the money. But you don't have to protect it all month then. So right now, we've got a choice. We're going to have either India... So yeah, we've got China and Japan. We're going to have either India or Australia. India will be the option I will probably pick. Let's look at the bonuses. Yeah, the lab research for each adjacent lab. That's kind of nice to have. Australia, Army of the Southern Cross, plus 2 bonus aim for newly promoted gunners and rocketeers. Might have been helpful more earlier. Yeah, I think India is the one I want to get.
Transmissions later.
And we want to get the...
Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
And we want to get that bonus, that new warfare bonus for having it all. Foundry projects have cash, alloy, and Elerium cost reduced by 25%. That's going to be a big deal. So we want to get there as quickly as possible. Got our nice marksman scope up. That might... Yeah, that's worthwhile. An engineer is just going to be nice this early on. The more you can get, the better.
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
Okay, so this is a big mission to get early on, and yeah, I think this is one to get our psychics things going, and if that's the case, if you deny these missions, pretty sure they don't come back up, so we kind of have to take it. If we can get a psychic, that seems to be pretty good. I'm not sure if that's what this is, off the top of my head, but 2 engineers, 2 scientists, $75. It's not a bomb mission, so we don't get a time limit this early on. I think it might be a good thing to go ahead and attempt. Now, we're down to 3 days. I don't think I'm going to get a council mission. So I think, or get a request. So I think I'm going to go ahead and launch a satellite over India, since we're so close.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Let's see how long we've got. We got 6 days till our laser weapons start rolling in. 10 days to neurology. Counts reports in 3 days. Our request from South America that we can no longer fulfill, even if we wanted to, is up. Let's go ahead. Let's get our team assembled for this.
Excellent. We look
Before
forward
we
to
do a
seeing
quick
your
save.
progress.
I probably am gonna say, yeah, we want to bring a nice infantry for this. I'm a big fan. Council mission, so we kind of want to bring a real team for this. I'm gonna say we want to bring at least a medic. This guy's just got a fancy name. I like it. Good accuracy too. A lot of willpower. Alright, so we've got our range devastation. We want to bring some rocket death. Assault might be good for clearing up things. What are our assaults like? 6, we got 43, 14 move, 14 move. 4 hit points. Okay. What's your defense look like? You got a lot of defense. Let's get you up there, Diaz. I'm kind of torn. A scout would be nice to have, but scouts are a lot more useful when they get to their 4th rank. We've got some explosives. We might want some more explosives. A gunner could be very useful as well. But a grenader would be nice as well. And I think I might bring a grenader. I think that's a wise decision. A shiv would have also been nice, but... And now, once again, it's a council mission. Council missions are your serious missions, more or less. So we want to go ahead and bring the A-team, so to speak. I think I'm going to bring a drum of ammo, even though that slows him down a lot. Slows her down a lot. Once again, I don't want to have to reload a lot. And once I get the reload perk, it doesn't matter anymore. But right now, I kind of want to take that. Alright, I think you're built the way I want to see you built. Got a lot of good movement. I might go ahead and give you an assault rifle. Just losing one for that extra little punch. Once again, your medics are accurate. They can function outside of healing. Attack armor doesn't need to move a lot. Sniper rifles are basically our only option right now. I think we're going to go ahead and switch out that laser pointer for our scope. Get that extra little boom boom pow. How much ammo do we have again? 5 ammo. I think we can drop the extra round of ammo to put on a laser sight. That way we get some more guaranteed hittage. Our Rocketeer. He's got a carbine. He's already... once again, our Rocketeers are a little slow, but for speed-wise at least. So I think we're going to keep it with the carbine and the tactical vest. We're going to keep him back a little bit. And that's okay. I think we're okay with that. Once again, Rocketeers have a little bit of range on them. Diaz is our shotgun man. He's got a lot of speed. I think he can sport a tactical vest. Shotgun, of course, is the option of the day. I'm going to keep a pistol so I can get that little bit of extra medium-range firepower when we can't get in with the shotgun. Ceramic plating. You don't want him to die. Got a lot of hit points. A flashbang might be nice, but as it is right now, I kind of don't want him to panic. How many hit points do we got with the tactical vest? 1 hit point I think is enough. I think we can do that. We want to kind of get in there with those shotguns. Alright, our Grenader. We're going to arm with an SMG so he has lots of movement. Give him a shotgun. Sawed off for that 1 range kill guarantee. Bring one of each type of each of the type of explosive grenades. We want a lot of explosives. Alright. Now as per usual, as I always suggest, you want to save right before you go off on the mission. If things go catastrophically wrong, that means you don't have to reassemble your team.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Strike one. Prepare for land.
France is sending an urgent mission request.
Okay, so this is not our dam mission where we run screaming across to the dam with a time limit to free the psychic, and I don't think you get that until later on, but I was not exactly sure on that. So we shouldn't be timed on this in any way, which is always a boon.
There's been widespread speculation about this ambush on a French military contract.
Now I know what we're talking
But we don't
about.
have much to go on. Our primary concern is the Council Intel report indicating alien activity.
Alright, well,
in the
Bradford
area.
gives us a real quick
We need to
brief.
secure the site and look for some clue as
I'm
to
going to
what
talk
happened
for
here. Objectives
approximately
updated.
20 seconds, maybe a minute, because I drank a lot of coffee this morning, so give me a couple minute break, I'll be right back as quick as possible. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Okay, this map. This map, I always feel like this particular mission either goes really well or really poorly. And it's kind of because of the map layout. And especially because when you're trying to extract the person back, they start dropping aliens, thin men to be specific, on the roof. Now, you've probably played this in the core game. And it's very much similar, except that thin men are just terrible to fight against. Now, they're never fun to fight against. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Roger that.
Thin men are really accurate. And in Long War, they carry that on. And they only get more so as we go along. We want to
Moving.
be careful on our setup. We want to get everybody to a good location, so that our first encounter
that
doesn't
location.
immediately get us in a bad position.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's see. Let's put you back
Affirmative.
here for right now. Now we've got good cover for everybody, which is kind of important. Gonna aim up, overwatch everybody else. Now what I'd like to do is get my sniper up here as quickly as possible. But only as quickly as possible, not as quickly as I could run screaming into something.
On my way. I'm on it, Commander.
Position confirmed.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, we'll probably have a pack over here. We'll probably have a pack over here. Or a pod. So we're gonna move in carefully on that. It's been a while since I've done this one.
Move into position.
I'm gonna take a chance and run over here. And it paid off. Probably should have pulled a pistol out on the shotgunner. Didn't. Gonna have to live with that. But if they walk through this door, it'll be a good decision. First, see if we can't move our sniper.
That's affirmative.
Over here. That way, when we breach over here, if there is a pack over here, we got somebody who can dislodge people get too close.
Okay.
We're gonna set up and we're gonna pretend like we think that there is, in fact, somebody over there.
Solid copy.
I'm on it,
Our
Commander.
grenaders in close. Later on, once you get lob, your grenaders could be all the way in, you know, back at the base. But for right now,
I'm on
you
it,
need them
Commander.
forward. And we're gonna move our Rocketeer up.
Position confirmed.
Take our turn to aim up before we do any breaching. And then we're going to clear this side of the building, then we're going to look at the roof, and then we're going to start dealing with this pack over here that we can hear.
Rolling.
Alright. So it looks like we're good over here. If there's a pack, it's going to be up here. There might be one in front of the building. So for that, we're going to go ahead and move back as much as possible
That's
and
affirmative.
start setting up for that situation. Now, one thing that we want to do is we don't want to leave our sniper alone on the roof. We're going to need our infantry. We're going to need his or her firepower up front. The Grenader, we're going to kind of need their firepower up front. The medic or the rocket launcher is probably our best choice for this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up to where we can get up there. We're going to move the sniper as close as we can. Be a yellow move. And I think we're going to move our medic. Our medic has a lot of good accuracy. And a fairly good number of hit points on top of that. We're going to move our infantry up. Our Grenader probably going to
Heading there now.
move here first. And I'm going to move here. I want to be careful not to pull anything from over here just yet, if at all
Headed
possible.
there now.
Because we're in no means prepared in this situation. You're always thinking about breaching. You want to have
That.
the advantage of shots.
Positive enemy
I have
contacts.
no idea how they just saw me, but that's fine. Oh, beautiful. You always want them to find you. That's the best case scenario.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright. Now, we might have more enemies on this roof. So I'd like to do is go ahead.
Hostile spotted.
Yeah, see, now that's a problem. When you click on a unit and they decide to open the door. I don't know exactly what causes that to happen, but I've had it happen multiple times. Not a fan of it. I will say that much. But it's not an game ender problem by any means. We're going to want to get our sniper into the best position possible without bringing them into too much danger. For right now, I believe that's going to make our option, unless we can get a shot. We're not going to get a shot, though. We might be able to. We're going to have to move the medic, if so. I might go ahead and move the medic back up to help engage this. First of all, though, let's see what we can clear up with a grenade. Can we get both of these? I think that's a wise decision then. We might get more, can't really see anybody else. That armor. That armor. Shotgunner up here. Actually not a bad shot for the shotgun. Our pistol shot is only a little bit better.
Adjusting sights.
I want my infantry to continue being an Overwatch. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to get anything fantastic with Sniper this turn. That's one way to do it, I guess.
I'm on it, Commander.
Walk in a room normally? Nah. Alright. Do have a pistol shot, though. I mean, it's not a bad one. Not a great one, but not a bad one.
Adjusting aim.
Bring our medic in. Give them a good position. Could be better. 100%. I like 100%. And honestly, let's get rid of one of their guns. Or we couldn't. I mean, their armor could absorb everything.
I think it's poisoned me.
That poison.
Incoming fire!
Alright. Now we've got our sniper in the zone here. Let's see what we can't do about this. Well, we got one target shot, but it's 89%, so let's see you sorball that.
Hostiles pacified.
This is just weird. Alright. Still a 73% chance shot. Gonna take that 1 point of damage. and that chance to panic as a chance to get rid of one of their guns. I think a good Overwatch here. I think we're going to set up an Overwatch. They can't see us very well. Then maybe...
Heading there now.
It's a little bit of a calculated risk here. Hopefully he'll run around, not think about the fact that I'm here, and we can put some shotgun herdage on him. But he's probably going to shoot this guy over here.
Need to find some new cover.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
Alright, they missed. The Seeker flew into the acid. Now, once again, acid works different than poison. Acid breaks armor, so he's broke his own armor now. And that's honestly just fantastic. Good job for him. I appreciate that.
My weapon's spent. Negative damage.
Who can you shoot? Let's see if we can't finish this guy
All
off.
out. Target still up.
It's not looking fantastic at this point. But you've aimed up.
Adjusting sights.
One of those days. One of those days. Statistically speaking,
Adjusting sights.
statistics don't matter. It's a long war. Alright. Well... you can still take 3. There we go.
Down, running dry.
And the medic can still put you back together. Now you're going to hunker down. Now if we're lucky, there's not a whole bunch of packs over here. But I don't believe in luck.
Position confirmed.
What's our pistol look like? Nothing good. Now, personally, I don't want to leave this guy alive. But I also don't want to proc anything over here. So what I think I'm going to do... well, I don't think I have anybody on Overwatch. Let's try to discourage this guy with some Overwatch.
They're falling back.
Alright, and that's not a big deal. We're not dealing with a lot of enemies right now, so that's not a huge deal. I think
I'm on the move.
move over here.
Okay.
Here.
Locked and loaded.
Some more bullets in. Didn't panic. Medic. Let's go ahead and
Rub some dirt
cure
on it,
your
Wimp.
acid problem and put this guy back together again. Gotta hunker down. We might get lucky. Maybe not.
Move into
We're gonna move
position.
you over here and we're gonna reload.
We're
Set up a
clear to go.
situation where we can drop a grenade in if we need to. Once again, we don't have anybody on Overwatch, which is kind of a big deal. So let's start moving to a place where we can have that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the pistol Overwatch in. think we can go ahead and pop a door here. We have a shot. It's not a good shot, but we can overwatch. Keep this guy honest. Him dropping an overwatch is about the most perfect outcome I can imagine. Just absolutely. We can take some pod shots at him.
Adjusting aim.
We've got a rule of attrition going on here. Go ahead and put some. We shouldn't
Okay.
get his overwatch, so we're gonna go over here. Put some ammo in everyone. So you're gonna continue to hunker down. You'll continue to overwatch now. Let's see, 38, and not the best shot, but it's one worth taking, I believe. And in this case, it was. Alright, so now we get back to thinking about our overall plan. We've taken out 2 packs. We can start getting our sniper on the roof.
I'm rolling.
Now, if we're lucky, we're not going to see anything. We can just reload, and we won't waste a movement.
Roger that. Ready to engage. Heading there now.
Alright, this guy's still got some poison going on, so we're going to go ahead and hunker him down. We're going to overwatch. Sniper's going to put
Rock and
more
roll.
bullets in the gun.
What the hell was that?
Really, really
Roger,
lucky.
tracking.
Excellent. Now, normally here I would say I want to go ahead and aim, not worry about the pistol, but
Good to go.
since we have people dropping in on the roofs, we want to be careful about that. Once again, I think we're going to go ahead and see if we can't put the medic up here.
Moving out.
Just in case things get difficult and they drop in somebody behind us. We want somebody else who can also not only has a good aim, but can also
Solid copy.
make sure that we don't lose somebody. Now, there's a little bit of a danger to that, but I won't, or to leaving our medic behind. But at this point, honestly, okay, you got the 4 bullets in your gun. But honestly, at this point,
Back online.
I kind of want to make sure that I do still have all my explosives up, and they'd be the only other people I want to leave behind. Alright, we should be good to start moving forward.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to take this step by step.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We have plenty of time.
Double time.
Move you up. We want to get our people set up in places to where they can level the most damage when we need them to.
Target confirmed. On our way.
We're going to aim up our sniper.
There's something out there.
Who's
Those bodies don't look like they've been hit by alien weapons fire.
Yeah,
These men were killed by conventional...
well, the Rocketeer, for Lone War there's 8 classes, narcoleptic. The Rocketeer kind of gets the boomy function of the Heavy without the big gun. But he tends to get more rockets and more options. So all the classes are a little bit more specialized. But Gunners, or sorry, not Gunners, the Rocketeer, they tend to have fairly good accuracy on top of everything else. And sometimes it's just that class that you don't think should be doing what it's doing, it just succeeds at doing what it's supposed to be doing. Or what it's not supposed to be doing, I should say. Alright, so let's go ahead, we're gonna kind of slide on up. We're gonna talk about this door here.
Roger that.
Get ready to breach that.
I'm on it, Commander.
And if there's nothing there, we might just go ahead and take the roof, because I like roofs. There we go, opening doors. I'm gonna start using tab when I put people in front of doors.
I'm on the move.
Move our Rocketeer up. Our Shotgunner.
I'm on the move.
In case there's something over here, I'm gonna stay to this side. Not much excitement this round. I'm gonna go ahead and Overwatch over. Make sure all of our guys who need to aim, Rocketeers and snipers, if they don't have anything else to do, aim is basically where you want to be. You want to have them. You want them to be guaranteed killers. You want to have them to scrape off the guys who are just too difficult to get rid of. Right, so I'm gonna have my Grenader take the
I'm
roof.
rolling.
That kind of converts our Grenader to an artillery piece, in my opinion. And I'm going to have the Shotgunner go up with him, so he can chop down
On the move.
without drawing too much fire and deliver a shotgun to the face if necessary. Which, it probably will be necessary. Our Rocketeer, want to make sure he has as much good line of sight at everything all time. And we're going to slowly inch in our infantry, because they're going to be an Overwatch monster. Alright, they're probably on this side of the building.
You hear that?
Yep.
ET in sight. Engaging.
Looks like we might get lucky in some degree. Nope.
Missed the target.
But now that they've come up to engage us, our sniper would like to say hello. That's 99% guaranteed. I much would rather see the Seeker dead. But nobody's on Overwatch right now. So let's see. I really love when the map does this, and you can't see what you're looking at. Alright, looks like we've got some cover up here.
Solid copy.
Let's see if we can't just shotgun this out of the air. Nope, looks like the armor's gonna absorb all of it. We'll start moving up so we can own the underside of this building. I don't think we got any clear shots with the rockets, and I wouldn't want to take it through the building anyway. Might kill the people up top. We'll aim a rocket. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Might be able to take this out, probably not. 39% is not a good number to throw. High explosive grenades hurt armored things a little bit better, but they also destroy cover, and I really don't want to destroy my cover right now. That would probably be a mistake. Might want to reserve my AP as well. I'm gonna Overwatch you. think my sniper is going to... There's no chance of crit. I can only guarantee that this guy is going to go down if I hit him. So 79% in this case is better. I at least have an opportunity to take that guy down. Alright, let's see if we can't Overwatch. I'm going to honestly move him back, because if this Thin Man crits on him, it's over for him.
I'm on the move.
So we're going to Overwatch from back here.
Evac! We need emergency evac! No! Damn it, no!
That was close!
Alright. I think things are going well. Let's see here. 39% chance is still not a percent chance that I like. This guy's probably Overwatched. He didn't move. Let's see if we can't finish this guy off, which we can.
Neutralized.
Our sniper. Now see if we can't pick off, or at least severely damage a hard target here. I'm going to go ahead and put him on Overwatch duty. Also going to put this guy on Overwatch duty. Can I run up and grenade? Probably not. It's a little bit risky to even think about doing so as well. So we're going to put this guy on Overwatch as well. Uh-oh. And we've got one down, which is unfortunate. Was hoping that hunker down would help him, but sometimes it just doesn't.
Adjusting sights. Solid copy.
Shouldn't break an
Sensors
Overwatch.
still indicate life signs in the area, Commander. Objective updated.
Alright, we're gonna Overwatch. A little bit out of sight, out of mind. Not a whole lot we can do. So what we're gonna try to do is make them come a little bit more to us. We're gonna pull back. We're gonna hunker down. This guy is going to continue to Overwatch. And hopefully they'll get brave. And they do. Now the problem is, we probably have this guy might be on Overwatch unless he moved. We can't tell. But
Roger that.
we'll take that opportunity, take that risk. It was a good risk. We're gonna move on back up.
Move into position.
That way, if this guy jumps on the roof, because he's gonna be curious, we're gonna have a lot of shots at him. And we're gonna take this down and put those bullets in our sniper rifle. We're also gonna have this opportunity to sneak around this corner and drop an Overwatch. So if they go under,
Ah, damn it!
that was an unexpected position.
Commander, looks like there's still someone alive over there. If we can bring them in for questioning, maybe we can figure out what happened here.
We still got one good round in our shotgun. They have made a terrible mistake. And I believe we can get there with a running gun without running through the poison. Yep.
Moving to firing position.
And with any luck, actually I'm going to do it from here. With any luck, I'll be able to shoot them away and not poison my own guy. But honestly, I'm going to be really careful about this, just in case there might be something else we haven't seen over here. And it looks like we're clear. So we're gonna run and gun here. We should have a clear flanking shot at him.
Running.
And he's going to say hello to our
Eliminated. Out of rounds. Oh yeah.
We're green to go.
Alright, we're going to take a round. We're going to get everybody set up for this. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is we're going to have to extract him and pull him back. Now, what this means is we need to be thinking
Moving to
about
designated coordinates.
the drop-in position. And what I mean by that is we're going to have aliens who are going to drop in on us as we're pulling back out. So we want to cover this roof pretty good. Get ourselves in
Rolling
good
out.
positions to make sure that when that happens, we are ready for that to happen.
Heading to
This
that location.
here, we're going to take a turn. We're going to make sure we have all the ammo because we have all the time right now. And later on, we're not going to have all the time. We're going to have to extract a VIP. And while we're doing that, we don't want to reload our guns, if at all possible.
Moving to position.
We should try to reach that survivor if we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Thanks, Bradford, for that helpful piece of information. We should probably get to the survivor. Now, the big question is, who are we going to pull the group, or who are we going to have escort? And to be honest, the most mobile person we have left is the Grenader, and he could do his function without sitting there and aiming,
Moving out.
so that might be the wisest decision right now. The Shotgunner is also a good selection, but right now I like his ability to drop down and apply pellets to people's faces, or aliens' faces at least.
Okay.
So we're going to set up so we can get as much movement as possible. Now the Rocketeer, I kind of want to put him out in a situation where he's got a pretty good degree of aiming radius.
On my way.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and put him here. And now we should be in a good position to start extracting the VIP. We have a shotgunner who can drop down if necessary. So we're going to go ahead,
I'm on the move.
activate the VIP.
You might as well leave me here. I have nothing to say to you people.
It looks like he's the only witness to survive this fight, and for all we know, he was one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in, whether he likes it or not. New objective received.
Now remember, more than ever, keeping the VIP in full cover and hunkered down is your biggest thing, but sometimes you're just not going to have that opportunity. And honestly, I think full cover is probably the best option when you don't have more than that option.
Picking up new contacts moving into the AO.
Get a nice flanking shot on him. That guy's gonna be a problem. So what we want to do now is we want to finish this guy off. Have a guy over here. He's a problem. the other side of this truck. We saw him drop in. Now if we can just maybe... We're gonna go over here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Shouldn't proc his Overwatch. We don't have... well, maybe we do. Right now, I kind of prefer to Overwatch up.
This is only
You're
the
going
beginning.
to
It's only a matter of...
hunker down. Our sniper is going to be prepared for this. Our Rocketeer is going to scooch just one over. Set up a rocket. We're going to set our shotgunner on a reasonable Overwatch in case he jumps up on the roof.
I'll get him next time.
And get the hell off my roof. This is my roof, I claimed it. I called shotgun. Alright, so we're going to set up again. Now we're free to move. So we want to move this guy.
Nothing but a bunch of puppets.
Affirmative.
It's going to be prefer full cover, but there's not a lot of area here. It looks like our wisest decision might be right here. Sniper ready. Gonna ready our Rocketeer. We're gonna go ahead. Let's see. I'm torn. We could Overwatch, but I'm kind of torn about that.
Heading to
We're
that
gonna move back
location.
over here. Overwatch. We're gonna start moving our Grenader up. I'm gonna reload him.
Let's do this.
We have some. Reload would be good. If we drop in another one immediately, though, I'd like to double shot him out and have my sniper ready. So I think I'm gonna take the chance of not having enough bullets right now.
Heads up out there. We've got hostiles on the move.
That is not good. Out of ammo here.
Alright, now they're starting to heat up on us. Now, everybody's on Overwatch, and that's just not kosher. You don't want to deal with that. Unfortunately, our sniper can't hit the broadside of a barn for some
This is a
reason.
waste of time.
So this guy's gonna go ahead and drop more bullets
green
into
to
his
go.
gun. Now the real thing is we need to clear up some things. And to be honest, right now I'm ready to a rocket is where I'm ready to go. We need to at least try and get one out of here. Unfortunately, our Rocketeer's a little off today. Now, I've got to be careful. I've got to make sure that these guys can't run in flank and shoot him, because he's just a dead duck if that happens. But also, we've got this guy behind us that can do the same thing. But I think a grenade might be warranted here. Let's see if we can't wreck this guy's cover and make him panic.
Batter up!
This guy from behind is really my biggest worry right now. Now, if I drop down, I might get lucky and not get the Overwatch pulled on me. And at this point, I'm kind of in the situation where I want to do that.
I'm on the move.
Excellent. Let's apply shotgun therapy. Now, this is a rare occasion where I'm going to drop a sniper into Overwatch. This guy's going to hunker down, and we're going to cross our fingers. Ugh. Okay.
That was close.
That was indeed close. Now, our sniper has a fairly decent shot here. Nobody's on Overwatch, though.
What are you trying to prove?
So, if I'm lucky, and a little bit gifted, this flank should do what I need to do. And it does. And our Grenader can move up.
Heading to that location.
We can deliver some pain. Not enough pain, but some pain. Start moving our shotgunner up. We have a flank shot. Can we do it with the pistol? Let's come back to you. Sniper, what can you do with a pistol? 93%. I like that.
X-ray down.
Alright, we're going to once again drop this guy into Overwatch. We're going to drop back to our shotgunner. We're going to reload his shotgun. This guy's going to continue to hunker down. Alright, so we've got somebody here. So let's see if we cannot... Hopefully not in Overwatch, but there's a fairly good chance they are, and I don't like it.
That's affirmative.
Alright, looks like we got lucky. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna run and gun our shotgunner up. This should give us a flanking position. Hopefully there's no one else, but we got a lot of moves if there is. Gives us a nice flank, 99% chance. And good night. Reload your gun.
Yeah.
We're gonna move up our Rocketeer.
Headed there now.
Reload his gun, then we're gonna start advancing this next turn.
Back in.
You're gonna hunker in down. Let's go back to our sniper rifle. We're gonna aim up. And as expected, we didn't get any more drop-ins, which is fine. It's just exactly where we want to be. Let's go ahead and start inching up. Slowly but surely.
On the move.
Make sure nobody runs through the
Moving to
poison.
position. Ready to rock.
Okay, this gentleman's gonna go up. Now, when you're moving your VIPs, try to put them in places to where you're not gonna have line of sight. Full cover on each side, being the middle full cover, is gonna give you no line of sight from this side. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna aim up. We're gonna aim up again. Overwatch up here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move my sniper, since we have no add-ins, over
Roger that.
here. Kind of give us this coverage. We're gonna keep slinking on up here. In this case, we're gonna do a little bit more slinking when we're gonna do a lot more running. So we're gonna run you up here. We're going to put our VIP over here, so as much area of can't be seen as possible, so to speak. Now I'm going to drop this guy, or this lady back. I'm going to drop Barbara back here. She's going to continue to be lined up in case they drop in a guy here. But she'll also have a view down here in case they drop somebody down there. It's a free shot. We're going to want it. We're going to need it. We're going to go ahead and run our shotgunner up.
Target confirmed. On our way.
In case we need them to run and gun into a dangerous situation to clean up something. Our Grenader is going to drop in here. We're going to drop them in Overwatch. Just in case something falls in the bottom.
We've got hostile contacts moving on your position.
And those are rough positions, and we can't see them. Now the key phrase is going to happen here. I'm going to move this guy around here, and he's kind of our litmus test for whether or not those guys can see us. Get our VIP out of their sight range. That's the most important thing we can do right now. Now the problem is we know there's a guy up here. Our Grenader might be in a danger zone. Our Rocketeer is not, we know that now. We're going to go ahead and aim them up. We're going to go ahead and remove back here, drop our Overwatch up. We're going to go ahead and get our shotgunner into a position where he cannot be seen, but he's ready to be used. Our Grenader is our only question here. And we want to be careful, but not too careful. And I honestly think we can move
into position.
And I'm correct. I think this guy's up here. I don't remember exactly where, but let's make it difficult for him to be existing. We got grenades, let's use them.
Out.
Alright. We're going to overwatch our sniper for that rare case, and hopefully one of them will move forward and not kill my sniper. Okay, this guy might be on Overwatch, but we kind of need to see what's going on.
I'm on it, Commander.
Alright, as soon as we're sure, we're going to get that VIP onto the ship.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and get our shotgunner up so we can start ending the last guy.
Heading to that location.
Hopefully this full cover will give us... will not walk us right in. Okay. Let's see if we can't end this with a grenade. Or at least end this one. That'll leave us with one more. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get the VIP out of here.
You're still not getting anything from me.
VIP is safe and on board.
Well done. Now you just need to eliminate any remaining hostiles.
I'm going to go
We
ahead
have a new
and
objective.
hunker down, and then I'm going to steady my weapon. We're going to go ahead and move up.
I'm on it, Commander.
See if we can't close in. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and just be absolutely sure.
Cover going out.
Because he could one-shot kill, and even though he's hunkered down, we've seen how well that works.
What the hell was that?
And poison is the least problematic thing they could do at this point. very likely hit. But let's see what we can get. We should be able to get flanking shots if we move
Heading to
over
that
here.
location.
And we do.
Taken care of.
Excellent
Much better
work,
than expected.
Commander. Our friend here might be uncooperative at the moment. but I have a
Unfortunately,
feeling a talk-
we lost one infantry, but we came out ahead. Once again, I try to stay as honest as possible with my losses. Alright, so we have no privates or no rank selection. We can go ahead and look at their skills. Once again, I love my snapshot. Comes in handy. I'm going to go ahead and snapshot. We definitely need revive on a medic. Alright. Jorge is going to be our move in and kill assault. So we're going to be one of them. And we want this close combat specialist. We want to be able to kill things that move within 4 squares of us. That's just how we want to do it. That's how we want to roll. And, once again, real grenaders with sap. We're going to need a couple of those before we start getting some willy-nilly crazy grenaders. Get a nice 2 scientists, 2 engineers, $75.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Indeed we will, strange mysterious man.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
I'm going to go ahead and try to get us a Gatling laser going so that our gunners can have some doomsday to bring. We've got a council report in 3 days. Let's see here. We have some corpses we could sell, but we're not going to just yet. Could sell off a couple of meld, but right now I think I'm okay with things the way they are. Let's go ahead and save. Let's see how the council report goes.
Incoming transmission.
Commander, unfortunately,
we
one
lost
of our
Brazil,
members has chosen to discontinue their involvement
which was
in
a
the
likely
XCOM
event.
project. Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been.
I remember I said earlier, the last
We
time,
hope that
don't
your
get used to
current
seeing A's.
successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat. Remember, we will be watching.
Alright, that does give us a nice big fund of
The new
money.
engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always
Now-
glad to have more help down here.
For this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slap on another satellite uplink if possible. Do we not have enough? We don't have enough power. Do not have enough power. Well, we can fix that. Really tempted to put in a thermo generator at this point to give us a lot of power. But I think I'm going to go ahead. We got a fission generator. I think we're going to go ahead and build one of those. Right, in the meantime, though, we're going to want to go ahead. Well, the first things we're going to want. We're also going to need a repair bay, but that's going to have to wait as well. We can go ahead and excavate. Might be a good time to go ahead and put in another fission generator. Alright, and this is going to give us, we can have a nice square of power here. We excavate out, we can start putting in some workshops and such under here. Alright, yeah, I think we're getting a good building setup going. It's not the best. I'd like that steam to be somewhere else, but you do what you can. One thing to start to be thinking about: security training weapons. Now, this isn't going to be huge immediately, but eventually, when your base is going to be invaded, and that's going to happen multiple times, security training weapons gives you is basically $40 you spend that all of your extra laser rifles will be equipped on your XCOM base defense soldiers. And that's going to be really great mid-game, and it's going to be almost necessary late-game if you want those guys to actually do anything besides throw grenades and die. And you'll also get an armor one eventually as well. Now, right now, I think we have the funding. We don't have much else to throw it into, so I'm going to go ahead and take care
The
of that.
foundry is already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
Let's see here. We could build another satellite, and that might be a wise option, since we're going to need one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go
Our
ahead and
current
build another
satellite
one.
uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Alright, I think we are in a good place. I might go ahead and throw another laser rifle out there. Got 2 carbines, laser rifle. Be good to go ahead and manufacture one of those. You're going to think long game here. You want to always be spending your money, unless you're saving up for something specific. How many soldiers do we have? We have 45. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I need to get closer to that minimum. So I'm going to go ahead and hire a couple more so we can funnel in some more rookies. Alright, let's spin the wheel and win.
Commander, there's a Priority 1 transmission coming in from the Council.
Alright, looks like we've got our Zhang mission. Now this is a mission that I pretty much will redo if I don't win it. Zhang is important to me. Probably one of my favorite soldiers. And honestly, it's more of a vanity thing than it is a necessity thing. So give or take this how you want. This is, of course, a little bit more difficult than it is in the core game, but it's not a whole lot more difficult, and it's not a whole lot less predictable. So let's go ahead and we're going to set up our team. And because it's a council mission, we're getting scientists and engineers $50, and we're getting Zhang. So this is a huge mission. It's going to help out a lot. And because of that, we are going to want to bring the best guys we can to do so. Our infantry. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring our Rocketeer. Should not be a whole lot of movement. Let's see. Bring up our Corporal Sniper. And bring up our... We have the ability... we'll bring a gunner. Yeah, we'll bring a gunner. We'll bring Van Dorn. Probably gonna need some explosives. Oh, never mind. We got a Rocketeer. Might want to bring a Grenadier. Could bring Freaky Friendly though. Gotta start getting him up there. We're not gonna need a lot of beacons, but he's not gonna bring a ton. Let's see, and Medic. gonna see how this goes. We're gonna go ahead and bring our medic. We've got a lot of range on this. Alright, let's think this through. Let's see. We're gonna want our attack armor, definitely. Got laser rifle time. Shotgun, still the answer to my problems. Ceramic plating, probably still what we're gonna look at. Yeah. I wanna have that extra hit point still. Alright, so our Rocketeer. We've got a laser carbine. It's gonna make him even more accurate. Look at that accuracy. Just look at it. We want to put those rockets where we want to put those rockets. It's again, not a lot of movement. Fairly okay on the hit points. We're going to want this person to stay back. But since there's not a lot of movement required on this map, I'm going to go ahead and give him an extra hit point. Our sniper. Gonna stick with pistol, gonna stick with our sniper rifle. We don't have really anything else at this point. Tactical armor is definitely there. We want our scope and our laser sight so we can hit everything. This is a pretty flat map. We do not have a laser big gun yet, so we're just gonna take a regular one. Gonna stay with the armor, he doesn't need to move much. Lots of ammo is a good decision. But in this case, we're going to be in pretty close quarters, so I think I'm going to take ceramic armor instead. And keep our accuracy up. Freaky friendly here. He's already got tons of move. Alright, he can hollow target things for us. But we're really going to set him up for, we've got the marksman's rifle. Now, what the marksman rifle does is if you equip a marksman scope, he now has that same quasi 5 extra square squad sight. Alright, and that's going to give him the ability to see targets pretty much as well as a sniper. And he also has our lightning reflexes and our hollow targeting. So him being able to hollow target things across the map is just going to be useful. And last but not least, our medic. Medics are pretty simple. How we're going to put it. Attack armor. We've got another laser carbine. We want to hit things. Look at that accuracy. Alright, and a laser carbine, we got a 3 through 5 damage, 5 through 7 crit, as opposed to what we were using, 3 through 5, 5 through 7. We lose 1% crit, but we gain 12 accuracy. So laser carbines are a huge improvement over the assault weapons. Now once again, in case of catastrophic failure, I'm going to go ahead and save before we go in.
We're confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Touching down.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
You must be my contact. No one who fears reprisal would make an entrance like that.
No, we're XCOM rookies. We don't really fear anything, and unfortunately, that, you know, we totally just missed that. We're experts at doing this. We totally missed that. It's okay. We're experts. We're rookie experts.
It won't take long for them to realize I'm missing, especially since I've got this thing with me. If you take me with you,
It's all yours.
That's our man. And it looks like he's got the package with him. We'll need to get him back to the extraction point in one piece. His former employers, not to mention the invaders, will be looking for him. Objectives updated.
Always thought it would be interesting on this map if his former employers actually showed up.
On my way. ET in sight. Engaging.
Huh. I have never seen them already ready to go. That's a first. Let's go ahead and put you over here. Because you're kind of a sniper, but it didn't come. Okay, so we're gonna aim up. I'm gonna drop you, Dorn. Drop
Lover's on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
Move and get a Rocketeer into place and aim him. Gonna go ahead and get our sniper into a good place as well. I don't think any of these dropped into Overwatch, which is good.
Copy that.
Now we've got Snapshot, so that's actually not a bad shot, and I think I'm gonna take it. Even as a miss, Overwatch is rough for a sniper. Right, so our medic, I'm gonna put back here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Zhang, you're gonna hide behind this.
I'm not sure.
Preferably
what my boss got
completely
this
out of
thing,
sight.
but he was taking
And
offers from
hunker
a
down.
variety of bidders, regardless of their intentions.
Now, we're gonna have to take a lot of fire this round. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and blow our smoke on this. Can I get both my guys in low cover would be the excellent situation, and I can. That's fantastic. We'll turn that low cover into high cover.
Stay alert, Strike One. We've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
Very nice. Would have been nice if that was a crit, but
They've got me locked down.
suppression is fine. We've got a Seeker in here somewhere. Pretty sure he's invisible. Don't want him to grab Zhang if at all possible.
Enemy spotted.
We got a lot of problems. But now we have the ability to unload on them. Alright, so we got a lot of people on us. This is a rough start, but if we're lucky, we can dig out of this. Let's see if we can't solve a problem over here. Can we get both of you? Let's try that.
Boom.
Not fantastic. Not fantastic. What does our gunner got? 100%. I like that. Let's see if we can't just eradicate one of you.
Nothing's moving down there.
.93 is a nice shot, but I don't know if I can kill. I might be able to get away with killing on this, and I think I'm willing to take it, and that was the right decision. So we've got one shot and then one Overwatch, so it looks like this is going to be our one shot. And it worked out beautifully. And then we're going to Overwatch. I think we still got somebody on Overwatch over here. We're going to want to go ahead. And we're going to take a shot at this guy. We might not hit him, but we'll hollow target him. And that's going to make him really easy to get eaten alive if he moves. Or if he shoots, in that matter. We've got a guy over here, which prevents us from ganging up on this guy. The medic does have a lot of hit points. So I think I'm going to move on over here. Ugh. Alright, that worked out well. We're gonna Overwatch. Okay.
The job itself seemed trivial. Delivering equipment to
He's gonna hunker down, this will make him a lot less of a likely target. But I'm worried that he's still within range. Uh-oh. Now we've got a problem. That is a huge, huge problem. I don't know if that'll kill him right out. Or not. Hopefully that's not the case. It almost did. So we're going to need to get him off there. They're going to bring more people in. Alright, we got some good favor there.
Got him.
Now, we need to end this problem.
Dead and gone.
And we certainly need to end this guy. This guy's way too close for comfort. So let's go ahead and start thinking about him. He's going right after the VIP. Not going to hit him, but we're going to get 10% chance to hit with other things. Unfortunately, I have to reload
I'm ready.
our Overwatch, our prime Overwatch man. Let's see if we can't persuade this guy out of the way, and we do. Alright, we're going to suppress this guy.
Enemy is back.
Keep him in place, because there's no way we can guarantee a kill on that. We're going to move up a little bit, and we're going to drop into Overwatch. And this guy is going to continue to hunker down.
I began to fear the implications of our involvement.
He's going to shoot, but he's suppressed, so he's not going to hit as easily. Alright, looks like we didn't take any damage from that on Zhang, and that is just absolutely wonderful. I was really worried about that, will not lie to you. Now we have a problem with not being able to see where the guys are. I think we have a guy down here. He's probably on Overwatch, and so we're going to do what we do. We're going to have friendly here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Make sure if he is on Overwatch, it's broken. Alright. Well, his backup plan is he's going to target this guy for us.
Missed.
Alright, our sniper, which we're going to actually be more careful with. We're going to move our infantry up. We're going to move our sniper up, and since he's snapshot, he's going to be able to move and shoot. It's not a fantastic shot, but it's one worth taking. It's almost a coin flip to remove an enemy.
Solid copy.
We're going to go ahead and aim up a rocket. We're going to Overwatch. Now we want to be careful and not get too close to each other so that they do not spit on us.
That's affirmative. ET in sight. Engaging.
Alright. This is why we don't Overwatch before we're done moving. Alright. Learn from my mistake. We should be able to drop this guy, and I'm gonna hope for it. Not today. Not today.
Adjusting aim.
I've crossed many lines during my life, but now we all face a common enemy.
I'm gonna try for this, and it was a good gamble.
Drinks are on me. Son of a...
Alright. There's our poison problem.
Not feeling so good.
Cover my flank!
Watch the flank!
And that was an interesting decision.
Watch the sides!
Alright, we're not poisoned. Fantastic. Alright, so we need to get in there. Did we give Freaky a shotgun? We did give Freaky a shotgun. That gives us some options, but we need to be careful with those options. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shot. It's worth the 1 damage. I brought the armor for a reason. And the panic wouldn't have been able to do anything otherwise anyway. Let's see if we can't dislodge this guy in the back here. Unfortunately, no. That would have been greatly helpful. We're going to take a little bit of a gamble here. A lot of bit of a gamble. Okay. We're going to pull out our shotgun.
I need ammo.
And the target is dealt with. 34 is not a good percent chance. Gonna go ahead and move our medic up a little bit, I believe.
No need to ask twice.
Give us a good overwatch. This guy's just gonna hunker down. Let's begin to move our rocket launcher into a usable position.
Time to motor.
And we're going to go ahead and suppress this guy.
Enemy is back.
We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
They're all over us!
Alright. Ugh. They make you pay for Zhang, that is for sure. They make you pay for Zhang. Alright, worth it.
Out of ammo here. Toasted.
Alright. Still covered in acid, go ahead and hunker down. That's going to be a very wild rocket. Don't got any good shots there. Let's see if we can't break the overwatch and move back a little bit. We got any better cover to fall into. We don't want to be flanked though. So let's go ahead and draw the fire. Or not. Go ahead and take a shot at this guy. Light him up. That way that should keep him pretty honest.
Solid copy.
Alright, I'm gonna sidestep a little bit so he's not in the line of sight. Gonna reload our gun. .44 is a lot of a chance. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just take him. Actually, I'm going to suppress him. I don't want him taking a shot.
I'm out.
We're going to go ahead and aim.
Heads up, boys and girls. Intel suggests hostiles are headed right for you.
They're trying to pull back.
Alright.
Taking heavy
He's
fire.
neutralized. That's good. Free shot at this guy. It's not a good shot, but it's shot.
Damn it, missed the target. I'm out of firepower over here.
Alright. We got some more friends. Okay. Good news, everybody. They clumped together. So let's go ahead and hopefully make them pay for that. Mistakes have been made. Alright. Once again, we can break Overwatch with this guy. That might be a wise decision. In fact, I think it's a very wise decision. Hopefully Freaky doesn't get himself killed doing it.
Got it.
But Lightning Reflexes should prevent him. Lightning Reflexes is not 100% guarantee in long run. But it's a very good chance of being a guarantee. At least for the first shot. So we're going to go ahead and light this guy up. Make him easier to hit. I'm going to go ahead and move.
Okay.
Into. I'm still poisoned. Should give me flanking. Unfortunately, it did not. I'm still going to put ammo in the gun. I don't like to have to do that. So we're going to go ahead.
Okay.
Running ourselves to the bone on ammo. Pull out our shotgun, our pistol shotgun, and say goodnight to that guy.
I'm out of firepower over here.
He's going to continue to hunker down. Our sniper has got a shot at somebody. 93% chance. This is what happens when you don't have any cover. We're going to reload.
Weapons hot.
Okay. Now, we're in a situation where we need to take a little bit of time to recover from what has just happened. So we're
Aye,
going
Commander.
to move back, we're going to get all of our bullets and all of our guns. Because we can dig ourselves out of that, we should be able to dig ourselves out of anything at this point.
Rock and roll. Position confirmed. Reloaded. It's killing time.
Still poisoned. Go ahead and hunker down. You're gonna move up here.
Getting it done.
We're gonna heal you up. And if there's any poison left on you, which
ASAP.
shouldn't be now, we're gonna make sure it's gone. Alright, excellent. We're gonna start moving our gunner,
Heading to
or
that
start moving gunner up here, so we can keep the Overlord of Overwatch ready to go.
Moving.
Up, we're gonna once again. You've seen how useful these shotguns, keep them loaded if you can. Just fantastic to be able to move in on a target and dispense some indiscriminate justice. Alright, our gunner, whose range isn't
Closing on
unlimited, we're going to
target.
start moving in. Our sniper, he can just kind of stay where he's at. Alright, I think we are safe to get into a defensive position here. Now, with any luck, we're not going to have any more drop-ins, at least not for some time. So we're going to go ahead and start moving up, but we're going to be cautious about it. So once again, we fought really hard for Zhang, we don't want to get Zhang the dead.
Moving out.
We're gonna be prepared to reload there.
Heading to that location.
Take the full cover you can get.
Copy that. That's affirmative.
In motion.
I'm ready. Aye, aye. Heading there now.
Alright, we're gonna move Zhang up. Once again, when you got a VIP, you kind of want to put them in the middle of a whole bunch of full cover. That way they can't. This pretty much X's out being shot from this side of the map. And that's really what you want to see.
I'm on it, Commander. Heading to that location.
Ah, just overwatch with my shotgun. That's not a wise decision at all. You on Overwatch?
Heads up, Commander. We've got an intermittent contact. It's something different from the others.
It's a chrysalid. Goodbye.
He's down.
Now, once again, chrysalid's not a joking matter. So what are we gonna do about that? Well, he can't run in from that
I'm on it,
range.
Commander.
So the best option we have, we brought a beacon, and I think it's time for said beacon, because we want to see everything over here.
Getting a better look.
Well, that's unfortunate. So we're gonna get into an Overwatch position. We know what we've got. We want to make sure
Moving to position.
that if it comes into our area, we end him quickly. Go ahead and move Zhang over one. And we're gonna move our sniper in just a smidge, because he's probably gonna come from this side. Want to keep our Overwatches up. I'm even gonna Overwatch my Rocketeer. Very nice. That's me a second move. He's not going to attack. But it doesn't matter because he's going to get a bad case of the dead. Okay, so we're going to move our Rocketeer up.
I'm on the move.
And we're going to bring up our heavy guy here, our heavy machine gunner. Honestly, if you're going to have to move him, might as well run him in this case.
Double time it.
So I'm going to go up here, so he's going to get some elevation bonus. Go ahead and aim this fine gentleman.
Copy that.
Freaky's going to go out in front. Going to go ahead and bring Gunner up. We're going to go ahead and bring our medic up. Our battle medic.
Moving.
Take that delicious full cover. We're going to start moving Zhang up. We're going to hunker him down. We're going to leave the sniper here. Well, we're going to move the sniper over here.
Heading to that location.
The worst worry right now is we don't want something to drop in behind Zhang. So the sniper is hopefully going to cover that in case of emergency. Let's go ahead and
Rock and
reload Gunner. Excellent. We got no more drop-ins. Okay, so we're gonna have our medic move
Headed
up
there
to
now.
here. Because I'm expecting, not necessarily going to happen, but I am expecting one more drop-in to appear. And I want to be prepared for that as much as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and run in.
Target confirmed. On our way.
Gunner. Give us a good area of control up here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We're going to steady up. We're going to move into, once again, we're going to move into that full cover. Our sniper's going to move on up.
Heading out.
And aim up.
Just received some intel that hostiles are advancing on your location. Ready up.
And that's our problem. We got a guy from behind. But we got so lucky I can't even explain. So, hooray. This guy just ate the dust. Now we have a problem over here. We have a bunch of flanked people, but our main guy is not one of those people. Luckily, we also have Freaky to draw fire.
Head into that location. That all you got?
Thank you for that. I didn't even notice the medic had that up. I need to be more careful with that. Alright, let's light this guy up. Or kill him. Kill him also works. That went well. Let's make sure that the medic is in a good Overwatch position instead of where she was at. Now we can go ahead and make another move up. I'm going to go ahead and bring him up to here. Hopefully we can get him extracted next turn and I don't have to worry about making sure that Zhang doesn't die.
Double time.
Let's go ahead and get up here and take this nice high ground. I'm going to continue to Overwatch. Our Rocketeer is going to get into a place where he can get a good shot of our zone control here. I'm going to keep Overwatching. Alright. Now, we want to be extra careful in case there is anything that we missed. So, we're going to take Freaky here and run him across here and hopefully draw anything that we didn't see. It doesn't look like we see anything. We're going to take our medic.
Solid copy.
Move over here. Doesn't look like we got anything to draw over here. And we're going to run Zhang onto the ship. And we win. If it wasn't for
the device and our
them not
contact are
trying.
secure. Get back to HQ for debriefing.
17 aliens in a closer position. That was worse than the terror mission at this point. Once again, council missions, bring your best team as much as you can. We didn't lose anybody, so that's fantastic. Our Wesley Walker, he got injured, but everything else went pretty well. So let's look at Van Dorn. Van Dorn is going to be my Overwatch machine, so let's go ahead and do Opportunist. Once again, we've got our Rocketeer. We're just going to get some more Shredder ammo. Alright, Freaky is going to be probably be our first scout. He's going to go for concealment, so we're going to go ahead and make him a ranger, because that's kind of a nice generalized area to be. Another medic with the ability to revive. Cannot complain about that. Lots of good toys, lots of good carcasses. Lots of good money, scientists and engineers.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Save up right now, just in case we don't want to have the game lock up and we'll lose all that progress we've made today, or at least in the last mission. And we've earned Qilong. Alright. For me, let's see, what do we got in the way of troopers? We're about even on everything. And personally, I like Qilong comes with Lone Wolf standard. Personally, I like Qilong as infantry. It's not going to take a whole lot of that Lone Wolf into consideration, but he happens to make a really good infantry in my opinion. So let's see, he's got a fairly good speed, he's got good hit points, which is important. He's got good accuracy, he's got good willpower. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to build him just like I like to build my infantry. He's going to be an Overwatch monster. Alright. We're starting to get a good roster. Alright, that said,
the new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
Really quickly,
We're
see if
always
there's
glad to
anything
have more help down here.
we want to build or buy, and to be honest, probably not. We're going to want to save our money, and we're going to start wanting to get the ability to tase things as soon as we get Xenoneuralgia. Let's see if we've got any corpses to throw away. We can throw away quite a number of... We're going to need 10. But let's save them until we need them. We may not need them, depending on how things work out. Not yet, at least. We're going to save our money up. And, yeah, I think the stream has gone pretty long today. We got about 2 hours and 40 minutes in, so I think I'm going to call it at that so that it doesn't become bestially long. Thank everybody for watching today and sticking through. Hope you enjoyed it, and that you have a good Friday. A freaky Friday at that. Alright, it's the X Team signing out. Have a good one.